Do you know the difference between the place command and the down command? Watch this video. Today we're going to talk about the difference between the place command and the down command and what that will bring you ultimately in your obedience. So first of all, I'm going to put Caliber on place. Caliber, place. Place. Then, come on. Platz. I taught my dogs in German, so this is Platz, but it means down. So when you hear me saying Platz, it means down if you trained your dogs in English. I want to explain to you the difference between what Caliber just did, which was place on this item, and what Valiant just did was Platz, or down if your dog is trained in English, and he just dropped to his belly. The difference in the commands is this. Often you will see trainers in their training class, and all of the dogs are on Kuranda beds. Those dogs learn when they get on the bed or they get on the mat and we say place, they are not allowed to leave off of that mat or off of that bed. We say place, it brings structure, it brings order, and it's a good thing to have. But recognize that dogs associate the behavior with the area.
Do you have a puppy that is pottying in the house, doesn't come when called, chewing up everything? I have helped thousands of dog owners with every challenge that you can think of. And I've created a course that will bring clarity and set you on a successful path to having the relationship with your dog that you've always wanted. This program is for dogs at all stages of life. It is never too late to implement great leadership skills that will put you in the driver's seat no matter what your dog's age. It's never too late to learn how to have a great relationship with your dog.
So if I was to not have the mat or the bed with me, and I went to my neighbor's house and I wanted my dog to do what he's doing, if all I have is a place command, I don't have any place for my dog to down. I don't have any place for my dog to be because the item is not there for him to lay down on or place on. So keep in mind, when you're working on commands, it's important to know what that command is going to give you. So if you have multiple dogs in your home and you have multiple beds or mats and you say place, those dogs are going to go right to the spot and they will stay there. You have order and it's great. But if you're on vacation, you're not in your house, you don't have these items, my recommendation is you have a solid down command or Platz command. So when I teach my dog down, it means you are not allowed to get up until I tell you you can get up. Well, guess what? He can down wherever I am. I could be out in public, I could be at a restaurant, I could be on vacation, I have my dog with me. When I need him to be absolutely stationary and not move unless I tell him he can move, I'm gonna tell him down. He needs to down if a cat goes by, he needs to down if a rabbit goes by. When I used to compete in Schützen, which is a protection sport out of Europe, like police dogs, those dogs have to be able to down on command in pursuit of a bad guy. You gotta have that kind of control. You won't get that if all you have is place. So the difference between place and down is the fact that if I have the bed or I have the item or I have the mat and I say place and I've created the right structure with my dog, he'll go lay there and it's convenient and it's easy and it brings order. But it's not as absolute when you're out everywhere else as if you have a down command and your dog has learned to drop to his belly wherever you are, because he's not reliant on an item or an area to be. Because keep in mind, one last point, dogs associate the behavior with the area. And if the item is not there for them to get on top of for place, you're not gonna have it. So you've gotta have a down command also. Both commands bring value. Understand ultimately what they both get you, be clear, and you're gonna have great tools leading your dog throughout life. See you next time.
Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.